everybody, and welcome back to Smith Party of Six. I'm Audriana Smith, and it is awesome to have you here. Today we are going to be talking about teaching the difference between uppercase and lowercase letters to small children. So I started homeschooling our middle daughter when she was just 2 years old. She was like 2 and 2 months, I think. Up until that point, she had watched a lot of Dave and Ava and kind of had an understanding of her letters. But when I started homeschooling her, we really started diving into that even more. And now it's about 9 months later, and she knows all of her letters and about 90% of their sounds. So she is doing awesome. And I just wanted to share some of the things that we have used that I think have really helped. So first of all, like I said, she started off by watching Dave and Ava, and they have like the letter song on there, the alphabet song, and they also have like some different phonics songs, and she really liked those, and it made her want to learn more about letters. So for anybody who hasn't seen those, I highly recommend it. I will put a link to Dave and Ava's channel down below. After that though, I started kind of doing a little bit of makeshift stuff here around the house. So the first thing that we really did was like some letter crafts. For example, I went ahead and took some of ours down from our twine string window wall over there, where she displays her art. But we did like A for apple, and C for caterpillar, D for donut, or for dog, G for garden, and S for snake. So those are just some of the ones that we did. And that was more to help her learn sounds, but we did both upper and lowercase variations of each. So she was learning both of their variations at the same time, and that sometimes they look different. So after that, I started doing kind of like these bottle cap activities with her, and one of my favorite ones was from this letter tree that I made. So basically, we act like our letters are fruit, and we use these bottle caps like this, and they are literally just lids from our water bottles that I saved and then took a Sharpie and wrote on them. All the consonants are white, and all the vowels I did in the blue lids with a silver Sharpie. That's literally all I did. And I just made this little tree printable, which I will put a link down below where you can download these if you want them to. They're just for free. And so then she would have to match up the lowercase lid with the uppercase on here. And that kind of helped her get to recognize them too. The next thing that was really helpful was a gift that we got for Christmas from one of her papaws. He's so sweet and supportive of us homeschooling her so early. He sees how well she does with it and how much she loves it. And he saw these cute little letter acorns and decided to get them for her. These are so much fun. She loves them, and they combine not only the learning upper and lowercase letters, but also the sounds in with it. So on each acorn, there's the letter. When you open up the lid, it has the lowercase version of that letter. So then, you know, if they're apart, you match them up. But also inside come these little like rubber plastic figurines that are things that start with that letter. So like O for octopus. So what I'll do is take a group of the letters, take all their lids off, mix everything up, and then she has to match everything. She usually starts with matching up the lid, and then I'll say, okay, so what in this pile would start with O, ah, ah, ah? And then we practice that together, what the sound is, and then she tries to find something that starts with that sound. And that has been super helpful. She absolutely loves it. Even on days when that's not part of the plan, she'll always ask, Mommy, can we do the acorns? So that's one of her favorite things. It's fun and it's a game because she gets to like find something. All right, so the last thing that has really helped, brought it all home, solidified it, and even brought it to the point where now she's tracing her letters is the Good and the Beautiful pre-K. We love the Good and the Beautiful, and I know that on YouTube you hear about the Good and the Beautiful a lot. There are a lot of families that do it, but we love it. So each lesson has a letter that it's focusing on pretty much every lesson. Some are like reviews, especially with B and D. There are a lot of reviews for that, which are could. She gets those confused a lot, so I'm glad that it's something that we continue to practice even in here. But each lesson has a letter that it's focusing on. So like the one that she's gonna be doing tomorrow is lowercase n. That's where we are. And then down here, she'll circle the lowercase n's. And it really, really drives home the point of what's uppercase and what's lowercase. This has been the main thing beyond just knowing which two go together, knowing which one is actually uppercase and which one is lowercase. We do this every single day, and it also comes with these little letter flip books. So right now she's in this one, letters M through S. And when you open it up, you see they're all scrambled up. And so we'll start with this one and I'll say, okay, what letter is this one? And she'll tell me M, and we talk about if it's uppercase or lowercase. And then she also tells me its sound. So then after she tells me that, then she'll find the lowercase m, which I just happened to flip to right there. I couldn't have done that if I actually planned it. And then she will find the picture that starts with So we pretty much do a flip book every single day just to really keep practicing it, and she gets kind of quicker and quicker with it each day. Then in addition to that, also with the good and the beautiful come these cute little games that they can play. I have them all in like plastic bags. I'm like a Ziploc bag lady or something. But like this one is Feed the Elephant, and it came with little peanuts with different uppercase and lowercase letters. And I'd say the elephant's really hungry for an uppercase A. And so she would find the uppercase A and feed the elephant the uppercase A. So that was really fun. The one that she's been playing a lot in the lessons that we're in right now is Mouse House. So it comes with all these little houses. I'll open it up and let you guys see. So it comes with all these little houses, and they each have their own letter on them. So we lay out all the houses, and she has to turn around and hide her eyes, and I hide the mouse underneath of one of the houses. And then she has to point to the one that she thinks that the mouse might be under, and I tell her, okay, so what letter's on that house? Then she has to tell me what letter it is, if it's uppercase or lowercase, and its sound. And then if she gets all of that right, then she gets to move the house and see if the mouse is underneath. And that's another one that she really, really likes. So it comes with all these little fun games too. And those aren't the only ones. There are other games in here as well, but in the interest of time, I won't go through all of them to show them all to you. So the good and the beautiful has been super helpful in teaching her her upper and lowercase letters. With all of that combined, she knows every single one of her letters now, and like I said, about 90% of their sounds. So she's making really, really awesome progress, and it's definitely not because like I'm some amazing teacher or something, because I'm not. It's literally just her wanting to learn paired with giving her the things that she's actually wanting to learn about, and she just kind of soaks it up like a sponge, and making it fun, making it a game too. So those are things that I really, really recommend you trying with your little one if you're wanting to teach them upper and lowercase letters. All right, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on that bell notification. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.